those that are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you do enjoy your stay on my channel. Please do not forget to subscribe, like this video, and comment down below. Tell me when you're new to my channel so that we can engage more. If you have not watched my previous videos, please go back and watch them. It would be great that you follow the whole series of my pregnancy journey as we are on the last bit of it. And yeah, very, very, very excited to share this journey with you guys. So without wasting any time, this video we will be talking about my final not my final journey on third trimester, on my pregnancy basically. So in the previous video I started with the first half of third trimester. This video I'll be finishing it with the last half of third trimester. Third trimester, yeah, this last bit was a lot, but yeah, I just want to close the window because I feel like a lot of noise is just coming, and then I will get back. Alrighty. I'm back. So third trimester, the last bit of my third trimester was, can speak in past tense now. It was mind-blowing. Like, it was literally mind-blowing. As I said in the previous video, in the third trimester now, it's the reality that Baba is coming to earth. Baba will be here very, very, very soon, and you have to do all the preparations. In the first half of the video, half of third trimester, I hadn't like shopped that much for Baba because then I still didn't know the gender, and in this last part I knew the gender, which you will find a bit later. So stay tuned. If you've gotten this far on my video, stay tuned for the last bits of this video, because this last bit of the trimester, it was just no guys, that's when you realize a good thing. What did I put myself into? But it's an exciting and most nerve-wracking emotion. I can't even explain it. I can't even explain it, because you're just excited that Baba is coming, but also you just as nervous as heck that you're gonna be a mama. You are going to be a mama. So what happened is that I started getting sick. Actually, this is one of the trimesters as well that I got sick. At the end, I started having stomach cramps, and me thinking that Baba is coming. So I'd always be like in contact with my doctor, because he was just like, if there's any cramps, just call me. Guys, I was so blessed to have that doctor. Like, our relationship, like patient and doctor relationship, was amazing. It was amazing, and I'm so glad that I had him in the whole journey. So I had cramps, so I had to regularly go and check with my doctor as to what is happening. At some points there was nothing. He was just like, I feel like you are a bit nervous, and and then he explained how the contractions are supposed to be. If I have like those kind of stomach cramps, yeah, the ones that, you know, are saying baby's coming, he explained them, and then, yeah, I must call him and everything else. But any stomach cramps, it was just like, tell me. Tell me. I'd rather be the decider of it, but I also want you to be in the knowing of how they are. So yeah, I had that, and I would consult with them every time. At work, I feel like the last bit of my third trimester, that's where it got a lot. It was, I don't know, like I got more responsibilities in a way that, and I think I also put myself in this whole thing because I was just like, I can still do it, I can still do it, I can still do it, which I did, and there was nothing wrong with me. But after that, I think, yeah, my body was just like, I need to rest. So the last bit, work was amazing as well. I would go around, people were just like, you are heavily pregnant, but the way you just going around the plant as if this thing that you're carrying is nothing, like the weight you're carrying is nothing. And I was just, yeah, I think it depends on a person and how energetic and, you know, everything that you are. I was just very energetic. There's a point where my sister was like, everyone in their third trimester, or almost everyone she knows, like when they get to that point, they just tired and they want the baby out. I was still like, yeah, I know that this is, I think it's the nerve, like it's the thought of it that made me be content that baby will come when baby wants to come. So at this point, this is my life now. I'll have to just carry on with this weight, because I would, she was just mind blown by how I'm not complaining about the belly. I'm easily climbing the stairs, like I walk and stuff like that. And she was like, yo, when I was pregnant, third trimester, I was just like, this baby needs to be out of me right now, especially the last bits of it. So yeah, and then I had to go home. We had a little Mugiti type of thing at home, and that was, I think it was the first time that everyone saw that I'm pregnant, because not everyone in my family knew that I'm pregnant. Only the immediate family knew that I was pregnant, but any other person then started knowing then that I'm pregnant. And the treatment was amazing. I was fed. My aunts were just like, yo, look, I was treated like an egg. I was treated like an egg. When they say, when I'm like, yo, I wanna rest, they're like, okay, go rest. You know, in Guinness, you need to work. And what with me, I was on the chills. Yeah, yeah. No, it was really, really great. But then I became sick just after the Mugidi. I became, for those that don't know what Mugidi means, it's a ritual ceremony that families have. There's different types of rituals that are hosted in the family. So yeah, we had that season. And I then, yeah, so after the Mugidi, that's when now I became like really sick. Because back at home, the problem is that there's a water supply issue. There's just a lot of issues back at home, and using the bathroom as a pregnant woman is just, yeah, and especially when there's like a lot of people, it's just, so I got an infection that caused like major cramps, like major cramps. My sisters were with me. No, they were not. My sisters were not with me. I just dropped her after the Mugidi. Or did I go with her? No, I didn't. During that, yeah, she wasn't at the Mugidi. I had to come back alone. And then at the night when I was supposed to go back, like when I was supposed to go to work, I got severe stomach cramp. And you see those ones now. You see those ones. I was just like, nope, this child is really, really coming right now. This child is coming. And it was before my due date. Way before my, well, within the same month, but it was before my due date. And I was just like, yo, what if it is? Because sometimes babies come early and stuff like that. And my doctor really wanted me to give birth at full term or closer to full term, so that, you know, baby's lungs are developed properly and all of that. So I was worried, and I went to him. Well, I told him during the night. He was like, come immediately. First thing in the morning, just comes. So then I had to tell my boss that I'm not coming to work. I have to go to the doctor and get it checked out. And that's when I got admitted to the hospital. This was a scare because Baba did not come. So I got admitted, and then they did all the tests, and they found that I had this, I can't remember, there's some infection down there that I got, I believe that I got from back home during the Mugidis, you know, also water shortage, that kind of thing. So he kept me there for, I think I got in the Monday. Yeah, I got in the Monday. And then I think I can't remember how long I spent, but it was long enough that, yeah, my sisters had to come. Basically, they had to come and be the source of bringing me, like, because after my appointment with the doctor was like, I'm getting you admitted right now. And I was like, hey, I'm still alone. I have not packed my bag, my hospital bag. I haven't packed my Baba's hospital bag. I'm just like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. And right now, can't I go back, like pack some of my things and then come to the hospital? He was just like, no, you'll have to call somebody to do that for you. So then I had to tell my sisters that, hey, it should be late. You guys will have to come this side. But at that time, they thought that I was going to give birth. So then sorry that I keep on looking elsewhere because I'm trying to remember everything. So I'll tell you guys everything. Yeah, so then I got admitted, test done, had the infection. I stayed there for a long time. After they found what was wrong, the doctor had to treat me, and his treatment was 7 days. Yes, his treatment was 7 days, and it meant it was gonna clash with something that my cousins were doing that I didn't know at that time. So, Mina, I am there at the hospital, chilled. I think I have some snippets of how it was that week. I think I did some video. I will just put the snippets. I'm there. I'm getting treatment. I'm stress-free. I'm like, okay, it's cool. I'll just stay as long as the doctor says I should stay. Although I also did want to go home because I'd rather be in the comfort of my own space. But, you know, the doctor needs to do all this monitoring and everything. So then, what happened? Then my sister, firstly, people kept asking me when am I, well, people that knew at the time that I'm hospitalized, when am I, like, is the baby coming? And I'm like, no, it's not. No, the doctor's just, monitoring me on this infection. We're trying to clear it because it's too early for me to give birth at this point. And then they were like, okay, so when is he gonna discharge you? And I'm like, I don't know. I really did not know. I was like, I don't know, but I hope it's soon so I can be in the comfort of my own place. And then my friend, yes, my friends, well, Itu came to see me and was asking when am I going to get discharged and all of that. Then my sisters also kept on asking me, when is the doctor saying I'm getting discharged? And then now my friend, so then a friend of mine, well, Faith, checked up on me asking what's happening, like how am I feeling and all those things. And then I told her that no, I'm in hospital, but I'm good, I'm gonna get better, and I'm gonna get out, but I don't know when. And she just kept on asking every day, how am I feeling? Has the doctor said when am I getting discharged? And I was like, now everyone is asking me when am I getting discharged. But I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna give it a thought, because that weekend I was planning to go home. The weekend, just the weekend that I got admitted on a Monday. That weekend I was planning to go home to just reveal the gender of my baby with my cousins, because I gave my cousin an envelope, because they were like, no, we'd rather do the cake and all of that thing. And I'm like, okay, so we'll be together just to reveal it, and I'll be surprised and all of that. Kati, these people are planning a baby shower. Kati, these people are planning a baby shower. Now it clicked. Oh, that is why everyone was asking me when the doctor is discharging me, because I literally, well, before I get there, my sister, then I asked the doctor, because I was just like, hey, I actually also want to get discharged so I can get home and just relax. So I asked my doctor, I'm like, when are you going to discharge me? He's like, no, I want to keep you for the weekend. And I'm like, okay. I wasn't happy, but I'm not the doctor. And then my sister came and she asked me again, like, when is the doctor planning to discharge you? Then I told her, and then her face just changed. Like, her face changed. And I'm like, what is it? She's like, well, she didn't tell me that. She told me after they left that, hey, we're actually planning a baby shower this weekend, and everything is set, so your doctor needs to discharge you before. That's how I knew that I'm gonna have a baby shower. Literally, that's how I knew that I'm gonna have a baby shower, because they were not telling me. There was just speaking in riddles, literally. And I was, when you're pregnant, the last bit of it, you just like, it is what it is. And then so she had to spill it. She was like, look, this is what's happening. Please ask your doctor to discharge you on the day of the thingy. Then if push comes to shove, can he just admit you on, like, discharge you on the day that the baby shower is? So then I spoke to my doctor. I told him that actually my family is planning this thing, and they were asking if it's possible and if all the treatment can end then. Luckily, God was on their side. Luckily, the treatment was ending the morning of my baby shower. So he was like, yeah, the morning, yes. Yes, it ended the AMs of my baby shower, because he was like, no, your treatment is ending then, and then I will just sign your discharge, what discharge papers, and then you can go. It's fine, but we need to be in constant communication. So they were very, 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 very lucky they that it happened that way. But yeah, and then yeah, I got discharged. Then I had to, oh, also before that, my cousin Katleho came with a story of, hey, okay, 1 minute. Sorry about that, guys. I had a call that I had to answer quickly. But yeah, so where was I? Oh yes, so now I was talking about my cousin. So now my cousin, she was like, way before, she was like, hey, can we on that day? Yeah, that was my plan actually for the weekend as well. Go home with my cousin, and then we were gonna go for massages and all of that, you know. So then she told me, no, can we go for massages, I and our aunt? And I was like, no, that's actually great, you know, before Baba comes and everything else. And then that's what I knew. That's what I knew. And now when they told me, I was like, oh, so you guys had all this plan of the baby shower and how you're gonna lure me going home, because like I say, my cousins are the ones who planned the whole thing, and so it was hosted back at home. So yeah, that's how that was the initial story until they had to tell me because of my whole admitted and discharge issue. But luckily my doctor agreed to discharge me the morning of my baby shower. So I came back home, I showered, I didn't know what to dress, my nails were not done. I was just wearing like comfortable shoes. Yeah, and then when we got there, I realized that they actually hired me a dress that I can wear, and that was literally my whole saga before baby shower. But yeah, that part was like I had a lot of cramps. I had a lot of admittance, but after that, like after the baby shower, it just chilled, and I waited until due date. So after the baby shower, I then chilled here at home with my cousin and my sister, and then we just prepped for baby. I think for the first 2 days after my baby shower, I had to come back alone. Yeah, that's the coming back alone. I had to come back alone, and then go do shopping, because I went to go do shopping, got baby's clothes, because now I knew what the gender was, got baby's clothes, washed baby's clothing, and then my cousin and sister came, we chilled, and it was just a chilled vibe until, when was it? I can't remember. There was a weekend closer to my due date that my aunt visited me, or was it during the week, but very close to my due date, probably three days or so before my due date, or 5 days, I can't remember. But sometime during that time, I cooked prawns, creamy, yeah, that creamy prawns dish with yeah, macaroni or spaghetti. So I cooked that for my aunt who was coming to visit me by washing my feet. She came to wash my feet because I couldn't reach there anymore. So she came to do that. I cooked that for her, and then during my time I didn't eat seafood. So then now I, well, you know, while cooking you want to taste how your cooking is. That's how I cook. I put in my hand, my palm, and then I taste how it is, so that I know whether it needs more salt or not. So then I did that, and I tasted one prawn. That was it. I didn't eat it. But the night, that same night, guys, I was vomiting. I was vomiting left, right, and center. Like, I was vomiting. And my aunt had to come. They had to take me to, yeah, they had to take me to emergency. Then I told the emergency what happened. They're like, no. They gave me something, and they said, no, go back home. You'll be fine. They didn't admit me. They said I'll be fine. So I came back home. The vomit stopped, and I became fine. And then days later, I even told the father of my baby that I'm vomiting and everything, and we thought it was the day. Like, we also, like, I had 2 scares actually. We thought, no, it's the day you're gonna give birth to this child. And literally had to turn, because we went there in the AMs as well to the emergency. My aunt had to come back in the AMs because she was like, nope, I'm coming back. She had to come back in the AMs, take me to the hospital, but I was fine. So on our way back, I had to tell Bae at the time that, hey, this is what's up. I'm coming back home. And he was literally on his way here. So yeah, that was my 2 scares. And then the day finally arrived. Guys, the day finally arrived that I had this precious little girl of mine. Well, I had this precious Baba. Yeah. The day came that I was due for her. I went to the hospital, and I think actually I'll make a separate video for that. Let's call it the final straw, the D-Day. The D-Day. I'll make a video for that alone because it is just so precious. Talking about it and just showing you guys snippets of the due date. But then yeah. So that was my last bit of 3rd trimester. I'm a mama, guys. I'm a mama to the most precious girl. And yeah, I'm a mama to the most precious mama. And you'll see all that in the next video. I hope you did enjoy this video. I know I'm ummering all the way. Yeah, trying to remember everything so that I can, just let it out. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, please do not forget to subscribe, comment down below if you enjoyed the video. Even if you didn't, you can comment down below. If you're new here, please, I'd like to know that you're new and excited with me, because I'm excited to do this with you guys. And please do like this video as well. Until then, I will see you in the next video, and you know what it is already. See you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Mwah.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options.
Hunt you down. We're no home. Can you still it? My video. Thanks, my angel. Thank you. Five, 3, 2, 1. Cut. It's a girl. Black and white.